Here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
You know, if you live in the Billings area, it's hard to tell. It's a pretty nice night. You can maybe look out in the west end. You might see something like this. This is a picture that Richard Brown got from up on top of the rims, and he had this thing zoomed in. This is several miles away. Just a cool-looking anvil cloud just making its way, just kind of moseying on towards the west and heading from the south to the west. Cool-looking shot there, Richard. Thanks for sending that in. Meanwhile, it's kind of a similar deal. There's some Misty Dahl Jenkins. Kind of the same thing. You can also see some scattered rain showers just off the bottom of that as well. But that's what we had. That stuff all was doing an end run around the Billings area today. So right now in Billings, here's the way things are shaping up at the moment. We have 67 degrees under a partly cloudy sky. Northeast wind at about 13 miles per hour. Now, our high temp today actually topped out at 79. Not quite 80, is very close. 68 is your normal high, so we actually beat that. The record 92. Back in 2009, the record low is 29. Back in 1997. And when it comes to precipitation, nothing new to add to the total. So it's been kind of a dry month for us. We need to be at 1.29 inches to be caught up to month-to-date average. And obviously, we're only at 4,100, so nowhere near that. Year-to-date average, we need to be at almost 5 inches. We're just barely over 2.5 inches. So, yeah, we're still pretty far behind in that area as well. Meanwhile, take a look at our current temps. We're into the 40s and maybe some low, I should say 50s and 60s out here in the west. You see also across the high line into the 60s there. 68 over at Glendive right now. I should say 69 at Glendive, 68 at Miles City, 67 at Billings. But look at our reported highs for the day. Look at how hot it got. Look at all these 80s up here. My goodness, it was a warm day there. You can see up around the northwest, it was into the 60s and 70s there. We had showers off and on throughout much of the day out there. That's why they were a little cooler. Of course, here in Billings, didn't have any showers, but we did get up to 79 degrees, 82 over in Sheridan, 76 at Cody, 90 today at Worland, Wyoming. Yeah, they hit that was the hot spot. Meanwhile, you notice here we still have the elevated risk of severe thunderstorms in the north central part of the state tonight. Around that, a marginal risk of severe storms. Non-severe thunderstorms are expected across eastern Montana today, but let me show you where all the action is tonight on our 3D Doppler radar. We did have something that kind of made its way on the Roundup area. Now, we still got some more showers, some biggies starting to make their way past Reed Point, heading towards Harleton. Harleton got hit by a couple of big cells tonight. All this stuff continues to spin its way up and around the Billings area, so we're not too worried about that. What about for tomorrow? Well, it looks like eastern Montana could see the big showers and thunderstorms come out of eastern Wyoming and spread their way all the way up in towards Canada. So these here will be some very huge thunderstorms, maybe some large hail to the whole 9 yards when it comes to severe thunderstorms expected tomorrow. But tonight you see scattered rain showers continue to push their way towards the west. A little batch of moisture starting to make its way in towards eastern Montana. That's kind of where it's going to come from tomorrow as well. But in the meantime, we still have this big upper level low pressure. So here's sending moisture into the Great Basin area. It's following the jet stream. Most of the moisture seems to be going up and around us. So at the surface, we have a little cold front dropping down from Canada. That's producing some scattered showers there. And then that moves back as this low pressure cell pushes back to the north, pushes the cold air back up into Canada tomorrow evening. And so we're still looking at scattered heavy thunderstorms here tomorrow. Then you'll see by the time Thursday gets here, most of this just kind of fades away and moves elsewhere. In the meantime, as far as Billings is concerned, we'll wind up with about maybe a quarter inch of rain by the time Friday afternoon gets here. 9/10, almost 1 inch over at Glendive. You'll see maybe 3,400 over Miles City. The big winner is going to be places like Helena and Great Falls, almost an inch of precip there. But tonight we cool down to the 50s and 60s with partly cloudy skies around the region. Red Lodge 44 tomorrow. Back to the 70s, some 80s here again, mostly sunny skies, but a slight chance for some showers and thunderstorms late in the day. 55 in Billings tonight with a 20% chance for showers. Next 7 days, 70s on Wednesday and Thursday with chance for rain showers. 68 on Friday, 59 Saturday, 69 Sunday. No rain expected on Monday, Memorial Day. It'll be 74, back up to 78 degrees on Tuesday with a slight chance of rain then too. Let's go back to Russ.